said was a kind of pepe nyame adoma. Ebenya Honorable Kennedy Kankam, ono MPP, former MP, MC, ono Abeba na fe di kumajimade Sansona Derek Kwabena Owusu, and this Ashanti Regional Communication Team member, 10 Ken University President, ono so EBP mu ha na fe di dwumade no. Yebehwe the repeal of the controversial e-levy betting tax no honsensem according to the minister and information eba HSF yoma yinkwa betima ama 2 million Ghana cedis aba aye Ghana fobotom ebe sansem na fe ka ho ensem first list of a DC's appointment aba bonte the rest of them when are they coming out ibedi enkomo enana pay ewo ho na fe yahwe eho ensem afe ECG containers 2,500 now ekopiem ewo court ademore cheno anei the current minister for energy ekopiem ho our case 2,500 about to just say 1,347 and I ref report ho ye be hwem ne hu nsem na no pay ne aka ho nsem odwumade so central markets we can ya to just say issues na wo ho no also, I say, Abemiansa, and the phone see a mom with the guidance and then direction from the president, I say the government. Nananum Atrankunya, ya a war a sentimentem, Titru, Kumase, and then put them. And I bet to just say, a year development was sentiment at the share politicians and sa, a yana and Kuyi, and Kose there was a community, Kamunya Mom no more and Sioma dear. Sanso and the government in power represented by the regional minister Dr. Amwakohene and so the Ababa to just say Abanso Ayan say Sebe obetisi Gano Ediamomo which is which if it didn't come out there for na pay na Yahwe said the ATM and ready to ja and Ababa to just say and the nipa miensa petition the president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say a year the Chief Justice Sokonu and they one more petition is said one more engine and free honum and no ansem our hat the bedi hun komo I mean kika message send kakra ba no na fe yen to so our hanum say we say kill the police to fight corruption. The media is the pivot of the discussion. Do preach positive behavior and stop preaching politics mostly in favor of the opposition. The media should be neutral, not other side. From Sir Kabi Senior Dubiasi Zongo and Odiwe Abrene Anope. All right, that's our duty and we are trying to do that as it is. Yeko na fe yani Owura Owusu Jumam ono interim chairman the Blue Light market J24 no yeko akodi enkomo enso afa niema ekoso hono. Obeni, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Na boko de.
Nyame adom.
Dedi kai mamesa mamo yakobio ya nyame nhyem no chichiro mo re why? Nyame ase.
We are concerned about
nyame ase yo. Ene ye ka say ne sempanyfo hodo na ba regional minister the Americans wa ba ho be ye empre bebre. Imprensia eni Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ba the interior minister aba honum president Nankasa so aba honum. Ni nyina no mukafu a ade na mbeka ade a championfo yi.
Oh, edawma sepa. Edawma sepa se ne a nka yen kabji na eba asa no omahu se Ghana fo atutu anamo abashi nkura edawma sepa nyame hira wo
na minim se modam say mo consensus mo rezi ne ensama mo beka che mo so mo agiatum because ene mampani eba yo bekechire mo re yam picking one after the other regional minister enso eba honum ya obeka se omo hwe na edwano omo asi ede amamo my enfa honum no na yenka ho nsem me say more raise objection to that one adentina ade a asai na enei abansi obaba ya amamo na mo se da bi mo mpenisa
okay minya se ade de etwa asem bi ho na ye de etutu bi ho e wo kuma ase ya market ahodo a o ma start bi ni crop market o ma start e be 15 years ni omunye enti ha se mrantie na wo ho no o mu fa sa addition free mu se wa hwa na se bi na ato ye Avezo wo musa asuro se nipa de ahemfo no eba obebire sa no ebe ye besi awie no na amedi wo musam eno nti na ehu atoya so ayese sade katamanto koye no o ma yenso yenya ne sa
na katamanto ikoye se kwan efa so esi no yi ene se bi onyame fa samma asam sansi a sade esi ye ya na besa esi o eno no mo beka ne sen
aminia eho no ya tra ba 32 years ni sa atorenchen bintu yeda na sade o mo kase kwa na ni ade an fine se fi ayada ya na be se e be makwa de ma se fresh no na fire service for no jumadie ne die in fact to tima kakra
anything
bo o metim de ka kra be si wana ensu amudi dum ayini ni me na awda hwa bibi source ya ewo kwa ihu ya kasie eno kwa da ho enso wo ba eno kra ahye sene yan ya de no eno na kofa to ranchama ba yan ya de no so enti o mo ka se eno a in fact ya na eno so ye je mo tinye kakra
nti mo de ebenya nka yenya mo na mo amunsi mo ade na mo behwe se kwa
na wo mu ndada emuma entre said wo so mbesi aboa na yatimi aye ade na bibia asumdua aba
gidi enimu nti nyeza
kana pesa
right na se say na mo kan say no mo ne mpanyfo aka emantiase ye dwuma ana se sen na because enra ye who said the interior minister eba ho no ono so be ka asem kro ya enei regional minister kan se ne na ntiase na nya dwuma still aban na pese osi emede mamo
ye kan say ye sire omu ara omama yensi na amwa bia omu so ya sene ma yensi ade ene betimasi ade
mo betimasi mo ade yi ho ne asem yo because mo ka sem betimasi a sa no akwan na mo pay free aya aban ho ne sen na mo pesa aban enye mo a mo besi mo ade wonye ne de na wonye mo a e ben se mo sia ma na du standard e wo se eduru
okay sana president ba ho no regional minister ba ho former vice president ba mo nyina no omo adonate amaye jana ya so de ayo ne de account na yesina ya electrical yin kama because first we no ya no be 30 years ni no say ache enti no betimi a contribute was we no efri da no hu na sa na akase no hu na ja no atigu ya de no so a hye ya de no enti we no ya be hu how emela do standard we are in fact e betimi aso jana no in case of atorenchen biba
Enei regional minister ade atudwa abonten obi ehunu se obomodin atimi average sika be 6 million ade amamo mfa se 600,000 Ghana cedis ade amamo mo saka bibisa
okay okase enko bi account ndi yekobi no na nsan ne ena ewraba omi abaye no ne di ode ma no de o my physical cash ndi ye de kotum ana ye ko se ye koda hu adi a chere se ye bi account ye de ko chere no ena o se ye nkofo no kuokuo no ebe enuma sensia opo bi a signature ena ye tias ye na se ye beye na ya sensan ya sa akọ na ye discount out to your account ni
enti
we be draw no
waka chem se otimi apagya be 600,000 6 billion de amamo
ne de o kan first kwasi ada na ekọ no no ka kire
se otimi aboabo be 6 million de amamo 6
billion old Ghana cities
oh okay
600,000 cities
na ode amamo na nra aye interior minister ba ho ya ene wode emo ne anwa eba ye senka jabi mo am bebia hye en nka monye na at least mo fa nwudwum ho kakra edwadefo emu ne amusikunu asenka yese inwanse ne hwekura na ka opepa ne se mete se mai kase yenhia mo yenhia nwa yenhia mo enyanwa osenka ne kakra bia na na mo yesa
chef na se pa yeso odwene ho na obe se bia kombetima die mu bi na obebre bi na in fact se zukom di obi pa na kofa ai diane etobi so oni a zukom na de no ezi amrantia na ni abre pa se be bi o mu dwa amunya ska ehwere wo mu abushua ne wo mu ai ahye obu an dwetire 2 billion me nyina hye nti ani bra no in fact why ade men ka to wanya ade but say the obi esi hu ade no different so nti no sramu a say bi in case obi akaka bibi na mpata on fa nche ade bi ani bra na aba sranu a ni bra na aba nti sranu
nti modem asotutu fam na mmaya ne mmemme yi omukas na de potina na nka mo hwehwe ade free interior minister ho
omo ba pastor obi ba interior minister ba bo ma aba che omo nkura no aka se na monye kakra nka ho na monye mu hunsi ne nani akina ya na mo sa anto mo dwumadie so eno a no bia pese obi ba beka no ba ka de foforo bia na akoye asem foforo na ye kura na ede mpanyfo no ye som ye ya na nyi sa na tie
enti mo de mo nte kasa bia kasa mo tie ansa monye kakra ho na mo fansi nyesa
that's all
enye mo ne anwasem
regional minister oye omu nyina asi ye sesika be dia mai ekese yensi like aje nti nisia no hona obi adwene wo
okay ti se ebeya ombegia tum na mo amosimu ade no eni yamo
enu ti
se ekoba se chenchenchina se de aban ye ne niema se enei ye mammo amunsi nemmum omu esi amammo
ehona na akoya asem foforo no because examples ahodo bebre emoro mak kofi market no paboafo na wo se obi etina fie 15 years ya wa ba asesa on tinya hwibim so ho fa da bi obi didi enso de asa uji free ni sama na akoya asem foforo me am gina mentimi nka actually de besie de omlantia no minim bebre adwene because wo bi na bi wo krofo mo ho ene ye pam wo mu na bi a obehan haka kra no so ayayi na we yasi asa wo so be si ama no a ya hunu bi nsem bebiri ntino eno yesra mo amka bi wo mu no yesra mo ase kantamanto fo atima ye wo bedie na ya kama no mu digwa yesra nkoma ye nyina Ghana fo yesra mo a mo nso mo fama no ntumbi mayen yesra mo Kessben fo mo kasa ko akire yitie yesra mo nso fama no ntumbi mayen na mo waye
yo ozu juma yemfa brebebre ne se bra no be koso adi nkomo ni ahwese de enema na kwa akose nyame hyaw ene bra wanyama ye na no pay
mate menso menem nkofo ye damase pa se mo so man tianra ama mo busa ye nsema haye ni se nsema haye de atumanimu wo so mo beka aka ama branyfo no asmate ama ma bie kwa ama ye yes
ya da sipi we Owusu Juma ono interim chairman Mabrulite Traders Association ene yene no ekodi enkomo ono edia ode abren ma menkan messages no kakra na aba nto aso na fei asen hwena enkomo twetwe no ebekona ya to aso teacher Kujo Wotepa enina susu say President Mahama is being advised wrongly, and if his government continues with the sacking that has started in the country, there will soon be problems. The Council of State should not treat this matter as politics as usual. They should advise the president to stop it in their own interest and that of Ghana. It is very bad, a very bad precedent that should never be encouraged. Greetings to Chairman Odonho Kwapia Kuka and also Edia Odiaban. Good morning, I'm Solomon Jagri from Kunsu. 11 away, we are free. My regards to Honorable Abu Sadiq. Okay, and also Edian from Capito Gosum and Shiaso. So now all the institutions can talk against this NDC administration because of fear. No problem. 2028 is just around the corner. Like I keep saying, Ghana, we have a long way to go as a country. Regards to the incoming national chairman, John Bodu, and incoming I have original organizer. So it is possible. Okay. And also Edia Ode Abrain and no Memfa Bakona Fei, Yamfa Kawan Kratan and some Emra. Masudo Kumasi Bantamase in the run up to December 2024 general election, President Mahama promised to end Galamsey menace within his first 90 days in office. However, his promise remains unfulfilled since President Mahama couldn't end Galamsey in 3 months as he promised. He should apologize to the good people of Ghana for this failure to end Galamsey within the promised time frame. Resetting Ghana agenda, indeed, regards to Chairman Odonho Kwaku Apia. Coca. Right, wafa Kofi Apia wa ha yenko de bon krata ni mu no nsem kakra epiepie mu na afei yentoa enkomo twetwe no eso wafa nsem no doso
some the yetimi nka wie
doso
pa bia no a ye kan ka wie da so di pedi di wie no nka sa wie
yes
te di di abeme ba se fa de
that's right
I won say dwadifo die bi kakra bi na meka e ba say ya problem no pa ba kon say dwadifo kunu bo sai bebre.
Oh, so we see interim, not just na owo hodada. And I say see ya na yakotia owo hodada.
No, say o maka bom de na ye
interim, okay.
It you ko ha, obo se kuo no ya ho. Also ka say original means say kuo no ye be 5.
Ai, obi an fa signature.
80 omo no amu no.
Mo atete.
Papai.
Yeah.
Ha. But me gide say the wose ye ma omutimi kudwa no mu ntem.
Anu na here. Yeah, that's right.
Ye akabia no emwa.
That's right.
Yes, some of the Bocrata no Ediaba no pay near mono na poso enfamamo. Mameva Daily Graphic and Shasie. Daily Graphic, who say Atofo Symphony Waha was a parliament abolishes e-levy. Bill awaits presidential assent to give effects. You know, some Rashabeja for said any some you could share was electronic transfer levy umbechemono ampa enra or the minister at the com Rashabejum ya say o magia to say e-levy. Yenyi enso emfa emfiro tunya Daily Graphic we ewum
Ofa yakwa man so ne sending komo yene eye guta chairman awo Ashanti region Europe konkudin komo emfa nsem kroya ho obene good morning oh
good morning sir
na boko de
elade adom no mpa boye ho ye pa na mso
nyame adom yeso ho ye papa eja mpanyifo se eka nantia na kato blue light insensemi ewom se bia woni udwumadi wo hode nanso eba ya ba be kan se o ye pani a o de dwadifo ano Ghana Union Traders Unions Association mo da no no enye den ya eba be kan nsem si yi edien na titru watie free adwadifo yi ho
yo min na masi na mincha echefo na mincha Ghana adwadifo nyina ni titru ni asante mantem adwadifo say asem si fini fiata na besi na de ye gina mu pa regional guta trading body ye ne ye dwedifo no ye ne regional minister any stakeholders say no mu hye nyina no edie mu akotena ye bitwa ye di djuma menu ka say brother no kra wia anapa na ye ko hono tama former vice president ba hono na minister suba ho ifi on your twelve minister con office we are ben on your ekoye meeting efa didi kan yenu an mo ho no omo esika sem ho say president ben no shebo say obeso ya sene enti ye hwe e pampa be fa so ya hye say ta ebo no ebe baso ne be baso abantem na ne to so wienu nso sabi enkoye se dikodidi na mum didi e bi sanje wura ye nwumam amanyima na tima sa sori dim ye tima fe ye ni nkunu mo ne ya made ebusuan ne ya otwa ye to ya bo ma nkoso enti yeguso aye adwuma ne mino kasa ye me won kan sie ene edwadifo kubata nyina guta ye national conference e won kan maba at a regional chairman yes India the atu atu matu nyina so mebo mo de uru se be ya omani nyina ne amansan enso beti ho asem nti guso ye edwuma
enti wakoye pani oda no iguta minimu hihye de na bibise yi esia eya mo wana mo bia mutu asekuo
ana mo tunde de yes ana mo ndu asem ye bebia say enya solution to it enti tu ana mo na make an say di kan sisi ayeve say de besi ara fund wo businesses no de tosumi no ehona ahye no ekwan be na ye fato asi yesi ni sen one better na one entrance say be ya obi nkuba se bi wie no na fe obi elusi no position na wonye ba bia better na edi ni djuma enti say na mani nyina yegutu ayetu one mo ba.
Okay, right. Ene ade ba kwa akoye twema mentwe eda eya abjedifo nim ene aban nim eye aban hye obesi adwadifo se da bi ma ya yensi ade na mo supervise emfa emmayen ehunu bi penti omo site Krofro market as an example we enfie dunum nie ya abaye se wosie se ne twetwere ho a na mo tompa bo ho nyina sei we bia bo asesa wo mo enya babi enton wo mo eniema sansami woka ho samsen
yo emse ne kwaso a ye ne regional minister share no be kan same asem corona kire kota sane ne kushia no na e kan ne ye leadership no mo no akasa amoma kan ne wo kan ya kire enti ye kwa ne fi se ne kwaso ano no ko se ye nyina ye nim sem fe keju traffic street ye no kura ye si busia ye ready ayi yesi ene chi ho ma be si na ye ntimi nwe Krofro mu dia we example hono yo Kwabena enso hono ma no so nyina aka hono ye nim se aban dwumadie no ana enko show ntenta mma ye se ne ye ne aka se ye ade a enu ntimi ye de adesede ko to panini nim se omoma ye kwan na nemum the planning of the area no say what the planning them ne se ne person mu si ne de ye no mo ya atwene pepepe nemum ni si ne de ye be pese ye be di fo na ye ne ai be ti no keme fo na se empanyefo no ombe supervisor mai
mo amobesi no na musi ne sen aban fisika mremo anase mo na mo bobo musika no na mo de asie
asomisi em se adofo bi ayemwa emwa no go so ba ye ne nkata so kakra bi a ebenya de beboa no so yesu buso na se ne mdi kan ka se president so aboya no ba so beboa no so ye rete bi be fi on ma ba ti ba bi amwa be fra ba bia no ye be se ye betimi de asi
what the car say more ahwe ne na mumusau aban eye me fa asase ne nyamodia na mum eye mfa so otumfo yen hene edia edenti na mo na mo pese musi ade no
yo se mpacho sebi ye fiefie titi mu nyina asa aban eye pese otumfo dia na dawroma ana ma ebe bi ne etie nti the same thing nti se we so yutum se na na mo dia nti na ka uti ya emse ya wada no kuna ye kopia nfi ama ifiada dabi ene ya wada na no ye kopia nfi ama aye wukuada na da wukuada no nfi fo so ba hono ebe hwe sani a hono na ti ahye ni asase ne da hono ni nyina nti ye bitum di gonya ni die maye na na oti kokko so se asase ne de ye dia ye ni rutu ni bia de mo se na roma wa me be bi ti a ye adwuma kakra no ne ho ahye no sebe bitin akụ eduma ji so ntentem no ene ye sere se yenya amaya ne ene si sebe ye be kontem nti ye nka se adanse ne ene ubi e pre ho ende ne ni se tumi ne kora ba bia
ene elimse ewiase konanim so a na wanna ho a sebi o kachi eba sa ne mani atoyire nchem ya eya na ye wo insurance na sefo e wo ho menim woni onkrofo yi edi nkomo fa ho
ye di ho nkomo pa na emse ye ni ye famu hanmu wa bibiri mu hanmu na afi wi afi wa no ya na sa insurance sa no ye nse da ma ye ni nko ho e ye unfortunate mum say ye timi ye retard no because baby a wo fa wa no aduane die a to rentam say to a be mu abo asesa se na ye ye hu ye hu em se na ya ade ye hia pa ase ye nti ye brace over the years ni ye gu ni egu so de na so em se we asebo atan I open to us going forward no ye be shemu kanani abo ho ndewru akire ye nkofo nyina se be ya obi a de hu be hyesa bi bisa mu na bi bisa ba enkofa ohaw ni amane ani atore nchem se de akue amabi
Enra the interior minister ebepim ewo eho ebehwe said the ejano aye adwadifo eho na wobai ode aye anwa ne mu ene bepim ho adwadifo mu na omsi kutukum minim say ne say ade atoboni anasa ehaw bia ba na openia sabi oda interior ministry na no eba na say ebia mo be kire mo kakra nti yemfa we mesomase mo se mompe sanse me so wate na de na be ka fa ho
yo very unfortunate na mesre say mintie una we mesutri for the first time because emra no se na me kan ka na me bankan nti me fi kuma se on tam nti manim de ekoso na me nya bi fi je fi me nkofo no so hono nemo mu de nka mesre ne se emse o mo reject di a enkaye in a sense be my dinimunus na me de kam se bia opanye ne dwen se enimanimu ya sade ho ahye na bia ye mu bi takukura bombuta ye de beto aduane ama ye na mu ne ma na ye komoditi ene bia o de bisa bae na mpanyisi bi so wonu ma na atu bia ebe nti bia ke so wenu mu na fi wi ya ka se da ase na mu mo me de bidi ni na de na so chana for be no mo say the best way abama ni fana aduane de so be se na de bia obenya na no aduane obenya juma ni na no aduane dan se obema na bi de bia nti ye de ade sere de to afse empanyi ye sere ma empanyi bo se na be se ye fa sikasem no muntu ho na mo ma ye em se ka sa mu ye e dan se be ka se bia de ode ba na ye mpe
Obeni Yenfosia or Anthony upon a good Ashanti region penny pa. Anope edasi. In him say Brano because we didn't come. Edasi P nanope. Yo. Or Anthony upon and a codi and come over. What we daily graphic no?
Before first one, so okay. Second one was say President nominates 71 MMDCs for 8 regions. Said they did Kayakano. Mantan Bay and watch it. A back crash from penny for better men sin coupon or modding eba and ra. Nemum Ashanti region my guitar crab my it is a region my dina banaye, but will be anywhere in Nimomo. Into ye from had a chain, say, hear me, why neighbor, Asakwa, why neighbor, Tafu, why neighbor, Quadaso, why neighbor, Jabbing, why neighbor. If you say why neighbor, I don't know you so air train. Petition against Chief Justice lawful lawyers. I also know rabbit to just nipa me inside the Krata Command penny. So many time for penny pa Chief Justice get to the Araba Isaba Saki Tokunu near maybe to na dear so. Even just say we the as a croc I had done good that do and near maybe because room norms you a Konekwa so I don't know. Mampeni dia Coma Council of Sise Omuntu no for when your daily graphic away mo ewom. Right,
Bianco the Ghanaian Times nafa eno en twaso emfama mo ho and Mampeni edda ya ene wonwe kakra na enimu eni actual president named 72 DCs in 8 regions. Daily graphics is 71. Where's 72?
Personally be 71.
Ayo.
This will be a Canadian. Adia ba ye kind.
Obi adi nkom.
I say sheet no back we di back pe the back.
Na wo so ha nti bia no na.
Wa we as a sheet no.
Be escape anyway. Enti also pending approval by assemblies and no eda aye paper na edika ka ho sem dada. Enti yento so ewo ha. Parliament approves abolition of e-levy and also ewo aye paper no anim enso ohwa obehu sede eno so eho ensem no enso etie ewo ha fe. Ghana ranked high in labor utility service business solvency and also eda aye paper no anima onye bia na chese wetimi akenkan.
Yeah, the daily guide na air twas was say Mahama names 71 new MMDCs for 8 regions. Okay, me ho Richard ahia bamfuni wa communication director ma NPP. Or say NDC is not committed to Galamsey fight. Or say abai no. Oba ya fe na Galamsey kwa manfo nya kudura omoye. Ito onye nso metu ase. E-levy, gold, betting, lotto taxes gone. Said the daily guide is actually no. Sky train probe. National security questions amewu. And Robert told just right Peter amewu. Yeah, na oye so for teacher kwan so no. Ejuma so no. And national security for kwache no. It's your mama the bill. April 30 D-Day for Akwatia MP. On Sakwatia MP NS Yakumi. On also assembly contempt ya High Court the chain was Supreme Court for Montreal. Ninti na 7 no. April Fool's so me there toso diasa and a Supreme Court on metro margin when they what daily guide mo.
Right, me yafa the akano enfan toso mama na ye ko na yahwe eye person ya the daily searchlight e de toso eso ha na daily searchlight nim na actual after falling for 8 years MPP lampoon after failing for 8 years MPP lampoons NDC over Galamsey. Oh, I like the headline. I like the headline.
Galano went to me. They also just NDC by
want to me. Anyway, I know other people name according
so it's
to
like a kettle calling the pot black.
Black I also tutum also the crache on the anyway. See no reporter batch say NDC by kran and yan say bibi sanka ho sana report nature.
Down by a pin the 3 months grama. Then I say bibi braka.
So say bibi nti omunya botre omugo so omoko enti eno eda the daily searchlight enso anim afei ma yenko esro ho ena ohwa Eduji Tamaklo, Nymphony Edaho, and also 4 stations to operate 24 hours. Eduji Tamaklo call for security agencies support, and also at the Hanum say, na okopi pano anymore, and I say anymore people, and some be a free more, and so no.
Yemva the new crusading guide and so new crusading guide anymore, no, Mahunu say Gamanche, Nymphony waha. Was say adhere to ban on drumming and noise making. Got traditional council to citizens. On say and cry. Umbedi homo wanwa. You will never be a daho say ubia mochini ubia nyedi da so kwa nambe kwa mode kwa be sorry so ubia ni mrano so aha ti ubia nyene de kama. NPP tackles Mahama for failing to combat illegal mining. Richard Habadia ye kanwano and also Amel John says you don't get ya General, there be an ordinance, no say small scale miners fight Akwetia NDC chairman over alleged harassment and extortion. Small scale miners just say NDC you turn you Akwetia. I say my banner bow. Don't sorry, I'm not small scale miners no on a mom concession. So my mom's car. Sarah also say NHIA to expedite reimbursement to healthcare providers. National Insurance Authority Penfoche said there, I asabi outwa ube the health insurance bar na omojitumo no. Omusika ni ane check say there. Ombehe na omo etua ntempa dia momo. On say coming up, how Minerals Commission sold its cantonment property to a private developer. Was a new crusading guy there. Ye hum there omo ya de pa. On say Minerals Commission as asibi o cantonment. Omo twa mo bi ese wo de sia da was nya Ghana we twa twa ya if you crowd we twa kra na anim my team
right yemfa the National Enquirer emfa entwaso na ho and Dr. Dominic Ayeni ono ewa na ene ese Attorney General fights at war once Mohammed's appointee two we aye kokoba ode ebo aye nei omampani oteso ene won a wayi onso mo no na wo mu ma no se wone omo mo so bu hwe yie mo hu de ekro no basa mo so ye a na chese de no eno edahanum say government to pay 1.1 billion cedis to any in 2025 and also fuel stations to operate 24 hours. Energy calls for security agency support and also at the Hanum Afei 57 radio stations face suspension. Sam George Wakano home say a year radio in Humakunu emu edunum ensom ansha yebe chomasen saying and our government moved to settle 270 million debt of Ghana Armed Forces and also at the Ayepipano and Nim Afei Huni Valley Hills Mahama for appointing Collins Dowder's son and also our employment minister assures youth jobs at jobs
Huni Valley Hills
Mahama for appointing Collins Dowder's son. Hey,
you could drop
anyway, employment minister assures you jobs are almost ready. They say to moi and mabuna mo pay juma yenom. Employment minister say kancham say enchibia juma de be buso and no ewa. Asenso Boache ravishes MPP's Cape Coast Airport promises and also ewa hanum na fei Peter Mewu arrested and Rayejanum and also Eda Ayepipa no name.
Yemva Daily Post and Twaso. Fuel stations to pray 24 hours. Said the Yerika Kana. Say fuel stations no eduji calls for security agency support. So remember mobile. Nana you filling station be anya day. Enye jumama adie enchi. Parliament approves scrapping of e-levy, emission levy, and betting taxes in Canada. President releases first list of MMDCs and also Canada. Professor Bopin commends government on tax policy reform. Professor Godfrey Bopin or University of Ghana Business School or notice oba baso and Sakraya Bade Basedi Besi Afaji to Ghana Memono. Obo Mabaso passes a crown de bano. omo de ye adwuma de abeso ba magana me.
Right, yeah, for the Hawk newspaper and trust was from spy chief to property tycoon. Edubwa hen. Funnel millions into estate. Okay, and also a warrior paper and minty Kwabena Edubwa hen hons and sem and a paper and also a capture be say from spy chief. Hey.
I said National Signals Bureau. The Juma Oye spy agency,
spy chief to
spy
a
agency.
Property tycoon.
By how much say no Numa?
I saw you.
Was a Glowfet no
and yes, Kuma.
Fertilizer company or one cry, Nyagro.
Yes, Kuma. And no at the Antipapane Infoni and so at the Hanum. After strike and vigil, Radio Gold NCA chief called truce and also at the Yapipadenim. Triple petition, one target. Chief judges face in limbo and also a nipa miansa and the petition mampeni say one trainer only a chief justice and for free honum. MPA 6 security boost for 24-hour fuel sales plan edujitama Claudiana and also other people.
Maame va co-worker to a friend Daybreak ento aso. Ha. Or say Edun 5 victims reject Muntaka's rice. Return missing Land Cruisers, retired generals ordered. I also a soldier from Penny for no. Ye omunyina free ono. Chief of Defense staff why no munyina mfuni ewa ha. Unya kuwaka teya nyina ewo. Right,
me nkodi ankomamra ye ne National Garden Boy ono eye communications officer de ma NDC aswase na personal aid to Alhaji Mubarak Muntaka Muhammad nkodi enkomo. National, good morning.
Ofa morning.
Ke odini na boko de.
Na me ado ke odi.
Ya de nyame ase. Nyame ado yeso ho ye pa You. Enra enim say the interior minister eba bebia eja hihye no ekoso no. Wadaroma boyen komoi prayer so beba ene se obaye sen ena obeka no obehu niam no nyina no sen ena wafa no.
And okay, Kodi, na me say for my degree to the second between 9.3. And okay, since na after SP Kumase within PZ market. They will say the original minister steps to be I will need the phone to be informed on a possible way I will do na PZ market and that the maybe. Now, you said the president of the land, His Excellency, and Dramani Mahama Ebaho, and no move begin to. And so, the legal aid to the president, you were Madam Marietta Abuse. So, the intent of damage, a coiner, a bind bit in Abuamo. And so, the national coordinator, Edmund Maslow, the Mammy Ellen. By any traditional minister, Nadumo technical director by. Now, ye na say, parents issue woman do and yet sector bako and a juma Emma getting life back to its normal to the very city. A multi-sectorial approach. Internal finance ministry, your model. Those a gender ministry to say the mass lock in a your model. Those are attorney general said your model for advice. And interior ministry, not and yet the only agency and other organization. In 1996, by how many to me said. After Yenchim Echo baby, not the money yet the only agency on betting a binding outcome to Omoko, Mokoma, and more. The sentinel and not a son of papa and or draw MD Edema Asante Mine. You were a Santa minister. Only the interior minister of Ghana, one of Alaji Mohammed Mutakamuba. Any Najmo boss and papa Eba, any a Jadifon or the Dinkum. Now, uncommon air person and honorable Ekman said, yes, CJ or Momu Yako. Na the aban e dia no aban e di nyoma e bugu afam na ni sente no o se o mo bo se ente dia no ye besa develop e ho no na o asempo mi ense bi e ka so o edi kan was say Omumbe make it yourself. The way creative road and accessibility. In case say a fire service can be between any point a rural market every time. I told me, you know, honorable minister say, Uncle O proposed the farm who are here for fuel. Uncle Yampa for Kakadi and the entry. He said they are 10% tax. It would to farm 10% to be. Not that for into fire service for coffee. I need a different woman. And they are truly the fire service because I'm not fire service. Fire service for Omunika, According to the figure. I told me and some of them minister say, and Chebia proposed youth employment. The modern model here, the Feno fire brigade model Beba. Now you bring up Mebulu. I do more accord training and check for better to be firefighting. Near best station or we not ever in case that or move the fire be ignite here or move it at the first point of call before fire service. Baba. Now, Hana Budin send young men telling to the year of cafe. Not more Eshan, not more so Eddie relief items or blow. On himself, about a year from the 3 months lock, no a problem at the amount. On the side of interior minister and not the monitor. Or more a booking of would be an internal or brown 1,500 bucks of a more a thousand million or more and why you didn't read 800 bucks. A thousand million, sir. I mean, I did see your man 1,000 bucks. If the phone or edging woman able say about Omeniji. Nothing the year if you be a fair head. Listen, no, I would be your man every year, yeah, Baba. They won't make it here. Why I can take us a young family, and I say, oh, I then a multi-sectorial approach. Interior Ministry and Interior Ministry, the Malos. Interior Ministry, I want for any relief items in a demo. It's a honorable minister, not Pomo, not Mono, and I didn't know way Abraham. On the part of gender and social minister, no. Must look so air taking data, not by Abu. On the part of regional minister, no. On making sure that only carry me a betting come about the land. Nayatimaye demarcating and allocating the amamo. And never put later maybe a one. And you say a percent upon the Modeli. Nemo Matrain Dema Apuni. Who can fear more between a poor, who can know I'm a maybe because in your momo a mom. Now, Anna, maybe no echoes or Montramo, now so your man the leadership of the fire victims in your man. That's the honorable answer.
Now, say, what can I say? No, Minister Tese and the Yampemo, Yampanwa, Yepiscano. Son of Philia, because Obia the Yamna Sebi, one who sat to Yantra chairman for now, what days I never Baba, na senior division, son of Minister Philia.
Sir, Unimona Montaka. He is one of the toughest MPs I ever done. For a whole minister to continue to hold NDC seat in the heart of the MPP strongest region. To tell you, the Honorable Minister, put a top team. For 20 years in the heart of Kumasi. Now what not sustain the only seat that NDC ever in Kumasi Metro here. No one Honorable Muntaka or nearby or Baira Aduwado. But he knows the terrain well and understands. Because no manner you did bread or mono. Honorable Minister Anfan bread almost said after like young man or young woman Debbie. When you're one side of Nadumo, Nadumo, what you to provide relief items. And a wabe.
All right.
Other aspects, you know, when it comes to finances, giving them loans, giving them access.
No beba later. Oh, right.
Now the can you say KOD. O my no, you saying you said you na yet to o my own. Master Central Market now if you want any edu. E come here say amount 40% more than an extension of MPP office. And she said BBC o na NDC play about the BBA. Now amount 4% more boy you. Yeah, catch on say you can cocoa your minimum.
All right.
So open here. That's why we are more than a bit.
But that's it.
No man idea in there. The beautiful for SXC baby said the NDC party. The better to the nine every crack.
So where they are by on MDC party? Those some of them were more right, but is the government in power now?
Let us call it trade. The party that won the power for the government is the NDC.
Yes, but is the government or the government for Ghana?
The undertone, the political undertone, because of political party, it's not because of government.
You, Martin.
And you know the Yakina and said, you were Bible as NDC. That's all that we can see.
Thank you very much. Nasser got the boy and Otin and Kano say my name say I'm monosu ya be ne party sandia na te say baby akwa drew and so no right me entie adwadefo no womra aye interior minister bae no ansana ya toaso e wo hano womra ode aye relief items aye mo anwa ne semna no mo bae no yenkotie mo na yemra we anana na garden boy eka ho ensem yenti ne mrazia
Satimo ni amwa wana sati regional minister say wo be chama mo na kama no ready o mo de ayama yo sam ana mo de ayama yo sam
yampo ya sa abrochira foi mon kan tire no tun fasi e pole chaw ya sra no ya nuama ya mabo ya sa se na mo tabi abamu o mo ba ya de samina ya de amu bag na ba bia na wura afo ya de busa ya nyi nkodi ya busa ya ko
Anyway, the course so and Wamra, the interior minister, ko PM blue light, maybe a washianum, and a mano a beanie member, be said there be yempemo yempangwa. Would you say Oberboya, or the man Sanky Assassina, YNCC, Yenema, na Yanko. Over. Said the work at an OSC. Many 1 or 2 be up as all can was a mammy once.
The free did say, and right can want some but Adriana dear, Mini says Senka Omrojeti.
I say a simple for the G.
I happen for the Nasa boy, Chita,
and almost there be and
that or more yen a sayana and moi. But I still stand by what I said, say. Yemwana omunsi dwano enimanimu ya.
Say yemwana o de wo hefa. O you defo nafa.
Wo be defo nafa.
Say yemma nsi o ma de
plan and supervision.
Okay.
Yemma mo plan supervision. O kai bra 18 ho no se ye no. Any 1 week no mo se ye.
O mes kurasi o se ya.
But process na ye pese de kofa no de. On better fi ache wo. So we are feeling ye kope
according to Edifo never have men almost say regional minister said 3 years almost there be
3 years.
Yes sir. There be I know come so mun 3 years come so mun yin ni
vie miensa
am so mun yin ni
na ke odi dia na odi ye ko why say ahia vie miensa no be den man kan no say na mo ma hene kasa me katro marketer yes Dubai one part ahye contractor for na ye na omgusu ye we Canada o mo de be ye no enya 3 years ni 800 shops
eda so esu aya tum
mo ti o mo bibia say so ntia ne de amamu a on kantamanto de no on say gbese man check aso mo musika o ba ye no ma wi ba o santime mu de ye de buo ma asantime wura it also mo pa na chew say na na mo kwan na o mo de o me supervise mo fa draw en mra say e kwan mu ye na ha we say na ha
o mo fa contractor na mra no mo
jaisa by na me ya masa 3 years no kra na iso Now procurement authority afena what process na tender na
I seeking for funds na say funds on about see anyway
anyway the earlier the better me the no na me dwere ho say e be hwe ni aye ne ntem
all right
and na friend say Chief Justice die no I say enura e de ho nkomo kakra na up till now enya hu petitions no
besi na ye hu mo yeah
ba kon Charlotte say die na buy and we knew the petitioner
yeah
na oma chorchoro semnia up till now ye hu petitioners no so we can take a 146 na about two scenarios
emra ni mo no e kire sen je se ye hu mo
a ye hu ni pakro
de buy ultimate kan say
be a petition
in the vacuum
okay na we have take a 146 na about two scenarios say you pursue two other justices of the superior court ye the petition come mampeni forward the chief justice no I establish a prima facie case say asem no nsuo wom nti wo say ye di asem no but ye chief justice na mu dia ye timi van komo onu amu
na wa de obededi wasem
nti mra no che say mampeni gi a on fama council of state but constitution na nka say or establish a prima facie case and now be silent.
Okay. Then ti omo no be hwehwemu. Omo set a year friends a panel allows baby say no marry.
Almost yes sir.
Okay.
But how na obi so the asem say be court to pense. Say superior court of justice bia no say the command chief just more establish a prima facie case and sana ye di asem no. Never the chief justice on na bibia say no dia. Na see the say ono so ye bibisa
nti hwan na no be establish etia no
go nti we letter na mampeni de kono mampeni antro say I haven't established a prima facie case. I have referred it to the council of state no answer I referred to council of state for advice.
Okay nti no council of state be too na
say the president is consulting the council of state this you know say dia assembly dru
yeah
na be bia critical power woman say council of state started so mo be dia asem na president ebema chief justiceiden akotranchen
compulsory
yeah
say also
be compulsory or quite say obeka say step aside because at the end of the judiciary no obetima interfere into step aside now what do nipa for Friday
abi acting ehoni asem no
anyway it means say in the coming days no ensem be pray ho
all right
because you who the president that
European Union akacha ne citizens say omo say sie aduane for about 72 hours from now anyesa ntokwa be na ebesi
so nya ntokwa otia no pai kase bo no a the omo kan say do sa season we na on say disasters be breed me ba
okay
flooding fire outbreaks earthquakes volcanoes ni ade it don't say at least aduane a obedi no 3 days
3 days there
3 days there
me save
pe na efa gu ho se ba ya BBC na bia untimi mpie
command ni wonku
command ni wonku okay so anti video no ho me so ka hwe video no my ya hwe anopa news no abo say video no ho you see say a advisor EU de ma all the member countries
yes say
bia mpe bibi kakra ngu fie ya nansa BBC na untumi mpie ya ekomo nyedai enkuo say futuo papa
oh they said adepa wodwene ma ho for ho nti wakade ofayenko
ba oba ye part of the world obu ono mo akoba na asa ade eche bi na ho ene ya ne ma no e ya ene de bia my dad aduane dey give it day of daily bread
ofayenko jaso
antimere gripe mister antimere gripe mister me kasa de ma oba tampa bia so wa oba efri da kokka mfie mienu a ma antimere gripe mister empa ofie eda akoda no bonsi du anadwo a na obu faso bi ana ne yem sanfro no ebu abi aduane a ode ma no ne yem no digestion no ankoye na amakora no obu faso no o ma na bonsi bia oyin from abone ne ade nyina antemere grab mission de yense anopa bia o ma na aduane a no ama ne bi awia no ama ne bi eye yefunu mu adwuma kora bo so ofirese a bonsa na ne yem hwie we nyina no antemere grab mission ene boa man kora no omunya hode no omo to mo da na osu tumi da bi ti obata bia no omode ya pebi e wo fie obana nya dakro woka mfie mmienu kronko ade a wohia antimary gripe mixture NS chemist for side of pharmacy shop who beer bear wono ebi opi akira kwan na oba no beto no ama wonso wada na fom.
Right, me afa to just say Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly say ye wo bia bia friend marriage registry and no Rotary Park ha ho na your office ewo na ya sheda ebie sa bia yi a ye hwe awaresem ho ene papers nkrata ho ensensem entie nei se opese oye customary na so why customary marriage na per certificate a okwa na wape 102 Ghana cedis assurance sem no akoje di adanse se nokre waware ewo eye traditional na say customary kwan so ho ensem afei eye asore de ordinance marriage certificate no so eno so okwa 242 Ghana cedis na odi assurance sem ya na chese fraware fo a de di adanse se wawade na eno so wayi afei customary divorce certificate 350 Ghana cedis fashion sem na call search for loss certificate na yira na pese ahwemo wa eno so 52 Ghana cedis certified true copy certificate no opede this stamp siso chese why photocopy na we aye true copy na eno so wodi aye 102 Ghana cedis edi ahye wonsem authentication of marriage certificate say o siso jinana afo say aye authentic no 50 Ghana cedis fako na yamwa filing of notice caveat both first and final notice the friend church notice no and 142 Ghana cedis and also fakoi na yamwa afei say o certificate ayira na afei opese yamwa the true certified true copy and also 152 Ghana cedis o de kwa yebeye bia ma o se yanka nkyere mo say apart from name amabo so yi o san e wo certificates ahodo ya ye de ma ba ko ene say customary marriage by proxy so be jam awade ede amount anase uja awade no be ejinum eji amount no so certificate e wo ho bachelor anase Spencer's certificate unyan wade ye ope krata edi adanse se me Kwabena Owusu Dankwa me wade ye me kasa asem beto me na chese
ka kofi
na chese wape bi na ode abo ho ban na no so legalization and attestation of document na no so wako na yaye bi enso e de ma make say yo ma bio mapono adwada ekosi efiada anopa no wotwe kopimse no numbe bo anwumre na yeye adwuma no freye ewo 0592 565959 0592 565959 na yenyo so
afi my main comfort Dettol antiseptic liquid mouth so if you bia what's a Dettol Dettol ye nimne fritete say ye liquid a eno na ekum gems emo wa ye fie ni huom ye o de yade ebre wo na busa Dettol no wo de ye den e de na bu ofie ade ye nyuma no doso se wo bedware a unsuo no wo Dettol itini kakra no ahwie agum sa wo be shewu a unsuo wo shewu na bombs abobo na bodje saase de ade nyina no se udware na de Dettol huro animu a sa de nyina ebi ma obo a ekuro bi na atwa no akra no a wo de Dettol huro animu kama enche ekuro no bewu sa wo mopo floor wo pepa fie ono mu a kwara de di agro mu do mu sasi fom ni nyina no de bia wo mopo floor wo pepa fom a pa Dettol gu nsuo no mu na pepa gems nyina entare a mo hyen kwara no ko school di agro pa nya agro ti o montade no besi a fa Dettol gu nsuo no mu nenkum emmoa ni nyina so emaw Dettol antiseptic liquid the body pedu ya ban eyi yade so a emmoa de ba nyina pebito supermarket any provincial beer be wo Malcolm Shoprite be bia ebi wo unya bia ebeboa ebusua no
afei mame kancho say okwa bonten a utimi maso ho to address a wadress pa na no wapia bonten no oye combinations no why combination kama we want what tag ni che saa na living room any wo dan ni baby a wo fie no ehia saa that kind of maso ne hono nya fesisi ne nkoye se betime sisi ho manso akoyi a na ash foam and also do any ekre say couches anase sofas and wo pe anase ade bia di wood aye kona bia person odi si say your living room say your bedroom say your garden say your porch say your poolside ni nyina no your ho designs ahodo wura how to say yes to so wuro bi de wotum say wo boato yem say form say aha ma baba bia sebi here ahomka ewo saa na ma wodem ene wo fie no enye wai enti na fa bedan ash foam na afi ye mwaw ene anopay say sofas ne couches ahodo center tables wooden beds headboards wardrobes dresses bedside drawers afi chairs edisi pool side na afi balcony na wo garden area nyina no ye will be ewo na ye wo ash foam ya shada style okọ living room furniture ye will be ho ya shada craft here ye de wood papa any MDF ash foam sofas no so high quality durable and affordable so and sanity afi different upholstery colors and afi quality leathers and ye de Freyen was 0556 579214 0556 579214 and as a showroom where Okumasi Mall Santase Tafo Ahojo SG Mall main office no and as a melody showroom or Kasi and ash foam depo bia ebe bia no kwa enema ya mabobbo so no ene design hudo bia no kwa na wa akotu so de nye ba aba besi ho ama na se nka nchem se amanfo ne nam tentan fidie no so a sebi omu bu amanfo fa so mani obi ani nkomo enti nam de na ma na atodwa no frɛ na eni omo eni enkomo ash foam enkoto ene betimi aboa ema wo dem no etimi esi ye ayefe enso ede ama wo
Kessben University College and air free will be a senior high school SHS na afio to soko university yapon no you can for Kessben University College Mao yapon ya Ghana Tertiary Education Commission GTEC aji omo atomo na wodomo ahye Kwabena Nkrumah University of Science and Technology ase and odo ambata ho abodin krata bia no Africa University neba ti di usua wa Kessben University College di nyina akọ University emomogitum se ene University standard no eyepe ansa na oma award certificate no enti unya Kessben University College abodin krata unto sinim ewi ase be bia obi apeso okro no we SSR also nya 3 credit pass or course subjects on English, Science and Mathematics and after 3 elective subjects I grade up to 36 and I grade A up to D and at the chance when you fear do no ma we mature student we don't need certificate be kra bra now we team so nya admission cause some here the Bachelor of Business Administration or me accounting, marketing, human resource management and then banking and finance option be our pay with my Bachelor of Science Information and Communication Studies, Computer Science and Entrepreneurship, Bachelor of Arts in Media and Communication Studies, and grade more any courses be a home open admission form be at multi-credit savings salons grabatabe du ciencia ashla Ghana mama bia be urabia be enso ato afi Kessben University College City Campus eduma dano ene Kessben abusan ya ne de hwe mu asada house ya ena afi Kessben Media uba yadwam ha ana akọ enkran Kessben Twin Towers abusan wo Kwabena Nkrumah Circle na uba bia ato omo main campus no ewo Kuntas Lake Road Kumasi City Campus no enso ne be asada house eduma ne de hwe mu no from 0501 63 7383 0501 63 7383 na fi 0264 170475 0264 170465 so
yebetu kwan na ewiase babia obekọ bia no wo de da wo dem na fana mai na free na Kessben Travel and Tour ebejo so wo de dadwe ni nyina fa bedan wo mo na omonhwe edi eho edwuma number ni 0209 434999 0209 434999 na fe how be a da so wa kwantuo ho no wo de ka kire wo mo wo wi a da ubewie na wada wie no ehon hihye nyina ebeye ni nyina na fe ye de ehon nsem no e de abraw se nei bebi a wo kro ope kwan obetumi afa so obedu ntem umre onye ha onko je transit ahodo bebre enkofa ha bebre mrewa Kessben Travel and Tour ana ebetumi aboa se nei eye reservation apeso ye ticket ho nsem ena akoye dadwen e de amount eye travel consultancy ena apesa wo ye hotel reservation apesa wo ye flight schedules no kra sen ena te plane ben na etu plane ben kra na nei wotremu a wo ho bedwowo ni nyina fa bedan wo mom afei de etwa edu twam no kura na se nei why show nyema nyina hwie afei akatekita obeto de akọ sika no ya mutu fa be down wate ye beto ama on ye de ama on credit wo de okoye wie wo ba na afei waba aba betua umpe we na opede obe hu Kessben travel and tour e first floor at that house edum Kumase medical number no de twwa ma me san ensi so bio 0209 434999 0209 434999 na afei yenni enkomo womo ena so yase no yes yede eye match dwumedi ebro sabra make say honorable Kennedy kankam ewa ha sanso ena Derek Cosby Owusu ono so honorable Kennedy kankam eye MPP formal MP Emma Ishaiso constituency osan ye MC former MC sanso ena Cosby Derek Owusu enso NDC Ashanti Regional Communication Team member 10 KNUST president omo ewa omo ena yeni omo edi dwuman ene anope mamko na memo makwaba honorable good morning
again to say
boko na so e
nyame adum boko nka wo bo mo de anasa mo chiro me di no
question
Kennedy no pia ko left kakra
asa
na we pia kankam na correct
na the question ashim
ka the question because I think that
your friend no perpendicular bisector
two perpendicular no bisector okay now the question ashim
people the Kennedy kankam
oh okay
but what make me any different here question
ashim honorable Kennedy kwesi kankam
and din in our boy
that's right
no your last in the car
that's right Derek good morning naboko there
obadi adum bibia koso boko ana Ghana for so nyankopon adum yehunu amamru papa fena aban papa aba enti nyankopon adum bibia da na kwem kama ana for scared I'm finchum quick one think NWC aba be ye general meeting and freshers orientation nyame adum Saturday ya enti mpanyimfo akudam biti say honorable Samijan Fi honorable Elekem Kotoko the regional minister honorable Dr. Frank Amwakohene any mpanyimfo akudam nyina ye den eba bi ti besere obibia owodoma NDC also ye think NWC member that's NDC member of KNUST bia ne besere Saturday 10 a.m. exactly 10 a.m. Or Law Faculty Auditorium. All right. In Naisha.
That's it. Just briefly on the market. No one says some be blue light kakre. Honorable, you.
Well, I think so. I didn't see what market one way. Shada nya dia ahomekasa. Dia reho. Ana the one your man no see kono so no. Be huni say krofo japade ekopa. Krofo getire kon. Krofo juma so I come to a standstill. Miankasa my pet time akwa kujina how I my own assessment and then on my radio station back wo adumwase bibi na me madwin say miankasa mekwa akohwe na asi wo na say e ba say me kotra ba bi na meka ho asa me na nya say cheka kire na say TV so na say internet so na bia me kohwe because I wanted to assess the problem myself timi wo ho no me ya me nkofo jeja ho me hwa ho na me dem nkobi sa hwesa ja me dem kohwe na me de asie me ja ba bi gina makamasem me free ho na nanom so free ayemanhia wo de bus e be tombeto me ho ndi nanom ba ekwansima ana ehunu se regional minister to ne motoke ne entourage so e be tuka ho no nanom ho ti nanom so ne regional minister modidi nkomana na Dr. Mamodu Baomia metese ono so na kwa mu ba na ono so eba ho nti no ko say I don't know omo panyimfo no mo ba ye ni nyina mo ba ye ni nyina no meni na me hobi ti me hwe na nanom de me hwe regional minister de me hwe Dr. Baomia de ana me so me aso ko hwe me de
so ko hwe de right
but Kewodi on a more serious note no de why no very risky because of the kind of your money proye no ma no se proye ne ye hobon bayira hye no ma say we say fine kusieti
different kind of scent na atuafra
ana we ma hwe ne nsuo to kura no cholera betimi there can be another big of cholera there the yes managing ye pa especially debris ni nyina no say yes mo munya ho na they should try and use the drip machines no na nko clear ni nyina enko damping no ebia ball abiso ana yenye ne sese bio se ne za amana bi no betukura no be pia ni nyina de agu makata so a menka e won say suggestions na nka ko yabari nyina because unam ho a utim say e ho center ho ba ana won say very close to Central Market for na omuwa no ana oba e fan say the other side no is it PZ area and I say for ekokejeti ani nyina ni party was also ye adwuma and the very careful and also the way no man see konama adena enwon I very sad to some of us so share the way adena see konwa asa na nanum gina omofa the politicians no as we gina omofa and the dwadi fons so e gina omofa e banes ano e be ma situation is very confused so but the make kire obi a wotie me ni mpanyimfo obi a oye involve bi ane say omo hu no say hona bi mo enye omo no aduane saa hona busua bi edidi abusua bi anko ho a onidi so na ade che ade esa nyina sa oyo obi a unim sika ho kontabuo anaze unim sika ho hyehyɛ ya sɛ wo dwetire na sɛ dwetire ni nya adwuma ade che ade esa nyina na dwetire na ehye ubedi na esote obehu ane sɛ sika no a ɛda ho no na oni sika da ho biom enti yɛsrɛ mpanyimfo a omo no ɛyɛ in charge now se omu hwe se ekwan bi o mefa so a ebetumi ama bi mabɔ omu dwetire ho ban ekwan be fa so a emma bi mo mbɔ asesa ekwan be fa so e be ma nipa ni bi adidi no omu fa sa akwampa no so eden ya ye be ye bibi o ana de make onti ase eden ye be bibi o se nya dwa na ye be sikura no ye be bibi o na sa ade na ye be ye no so no ede income ebe ma obi enti dem entamo na ye be ye no and temono and they save some souls and some families from collapsing because obi bash school no bobo nzika no dey akotu an school fees because obi ebia yare bi obi sukuro bobo scan dey akoy operation because ebi so obi e wa akwantu obi da nanimu a bobo scan na adi bi asoso na nko dey ire atu ne kwan obi a wo de ehia no a ema okọ ehoko di ni ekọ edi ni pa na so okoba enti mamo ma yemfa ebia selfish interest
enko
because o hwe mu na say be ekonobo ba no ye atwe ye ba ni nyina no obi at dem why ne calculation we dey si wi a meme yasi no sanka yasi ne de abrose to aso mi no ame de komiensa na soro no menzo mai den mafa de ma kasa wafa menzo ye de ayema de fofo so we ka dia say it was when the selfish interest comes in the pair then people will start to suffer it mesere obi bia o involved memboni ko bia de akata cross e futu e de ma ye ho nyina ye ho mama ya nwene omo a omote ho no ho dance e badwene ye nko a ye selfish interest e futu am de be ma no
that's it Derek Mamenti also briefly on that one afi
KOD em say last week ya anti asempa wa santimem na anapatutu tunai na ya sorry na ye say jahyehe esi wo e dum PZ na even as I crowd I think say story building no top stores in the top na I don't know translate to could drew stores away here in fact it's quite unfortunate na NDC are buying senior debia ye man penny president Mahama Akano say ye de ba be mo asanteman de bi asanteman de akoma so na ye hwesa asanteman puntu ehu hia ye pan yi and nti say ye ka nhihye ya de gu akwan mu a ye hwema asanteman dwadie ekoso yi a NDC edikan it betimi aboboso a ma ebokama adebechien nanso die si no senior your honorable minister Dr. Frank Amako the regional minister ekan no aban behwe na emwa bia e be dwadifo bia se omenye omo stores ne omo market ne back no aban behwe se omo sabeka alright entini se dwadifo hwehwe se omo nkasa be si dwana senior aban won hwehwe de si market no ye behwe se omo cooperate with the original minister and Nadmo and works and housing and KMA now yentimi coming out with marketer betimi aboa na sebio because ejahye idea your unforeseen wonin that one say esi one of the disasters etimi see a wadwe kran down so one say ade nesi na ehwe say da chi bi kran pon ya memfa sambo bibi sambo sa besi a ye wo kwanya bi a fire service betimi afa ho no motimi akodum jana eden amayen bi fufuro bi su si atomencha fufuro bi su si a ye kwan fufuro bi won ma nadmo so betimi ayeden akọ de abaye moa enti e be sere se seni aban aye na adwe so obebo adwadifo no MC original minister kwa aka se nyakopon adom ama Ghana for ya be Santaman for Ghana for be Brian Adom Amenia 600,000 Ghana cedis 6 billion. Our day boy ready for was also meeting ready for Nina so the office. What show moon crime. What caught scenes in almost 6 times. A year your man Penny President Mahama so I didn't see it and I'm saying here in Tino. Or man Penny if in crime. It didn't America eba dready no bed ebe share the echo. Ebe show moon crime say education na ahyehyɛ or no as ɔman panyini a Ghana fo nya ne mugye de to abama no ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ ɔbɛsɛ si dwane yie ama wɔ mo na obi bia store no yɛ wo de bia na wo dabrɛ wɔ ho no ɛnɛ yɛ gyina ha aka kyerɛ wo sɛ yɛkasa ɛwɔ aban di mu sɛ obi bia nsa bɛka ne stores aban yɛ NDC aban yɛ ba power ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛ abɛgye store obi ofro bi nsɛm ana sɛ obi bɛsi dan no obi aka sɛ obi bɛgye afiri nsɛm da bi yɛ ba sɛ yɛbɛsom temamufoɔ enti wo a wo store wo bia na say wo some small kiosk bi kwa na ehye ho bia na ye behwe so onsa beka efi se wa onsa ko anu na otimi bi didi a ana so wasomudwo na aban so ya den asomudwo no because ya hihye e bai KOD ya asomudwen yen aban ya asomudwen yen kra efi se de ekoso nye sa na ye pe no ke ye pe ne se kedwade ye bekoso na ma man mpuntu ya den afa no to my pay friend ye be se obi bia se omunya abotoyem na aban so onhye papa ya den e de ma omo na e be boa wo mo na ye so aka ho abom yɛne nananom yɛne dwadifoɔ yɛne ɛbɛka abom na sɛ ne dwadifoɔ pɛ no ɔmbɛ sɛ ɔmo asi na yɛbɛyɛ asiste ɔmo na ɔmo asi market no na ɛdime yi kwan atotum ama na aboa ama daakye bia bibi sɛ besi a ɛtumi ayɛ den aso ano.
Right, thank you very much. Afei me move on afei yɛhwɛ the topics for the day na yɛni ɛho nkɔmmɔ yie ɛnɛ topics no ɛdɔɔso ɛbɛ picking one after the other but me yɛnhyɛ from the petitioner ne abɛtɔ mampanin ɛpono so 3 petitioners according to Krata Ababonten say omo a petition mampanin say the Chief Justice Yewura and say yamame tokunu yenyinu emfemfro because say njuma wodie no according to the petitioners no ne Ghana mra no ebi eboebra ho ensensem enso hanam ma me say emfemfri ho Cosby na yenhwe sa issues no say enei yenim say samahodo bibiri ho nom ya enei yamibe anase mra ho nom according to Article 146 of the Ghana's constitution, especially the 6th part no and a check kwa befa so be the Chief Justice no the every honum mama sha say every honum ya be political because before Mampanin or Azumu power na he made mention say obe sanitize the judiciary amanfo busa say omo person who petitioners kra omo edisa petition no ekoma Mampanin. Is it a way of say, well, I didn't know take political dimension. I say politics more ye the ura edition. Said ye na NDC wo position no more say it looks as if say near unanimous friends saying friends unanimous 7 or unanimous way FC unanimous FC or honoma. Is it winning na ammo Mampanin and I say mammy to Cosby
KOD say the removal of the Chief Justice no a constitutional matter.
Yeah.
Na eba BBC a de o say Mampanin o ye ne say udi emra no say ne Article 146 eka no pepepe. Eti senka any other public officer na say any other the Superior Court of the Judicature any other judge be or Supreme Court na nka Mampanin be refer to the Chief Justice. Nanka Chief Justice I establish I form a committee I establish the prima facie case. Then Nanka based on that a committee will be set and then the committee's report will be given to the president. Now Mampanin the agent so Nanko in but we the Chief Justice herself and to weigh a constitutional matter.
Okay.
Now say me if I stand to be corrected because I know it's the fact. Say Mampanin Kufuor wa ben he received similar petition for the removal of the Chief Justice.
Yeah.
And no political na. And no na Mampanin Kufuor no I na adwen say obey Chief Justice free ho.
Anyway.
There be. Say timam ni bia o man ni mu no. Enya nsusu say the Chief Justice ni ya all ye no. A gross misconduct and also show a level of incompetence Article 1461 kana. Sat me move ni no o ho kwan so the petition back ma den o Mampanin na o Mampanin so den act on it no Mampanin and am say to me na crash o Mampanin say na so to me show Mampanin say na nkyere so Mampanin en sorry ya onye den only Chief Justice inferior because the judiciary as per the constitution no autonomous. The judiciary, it has its own powers. I'm interested the executive bed, they don't be frame. It's a buy now, man penny, nipa terror, my petition buy no, my penny a direct petition straight to the Council of State.
The person who brought the petitions was mentioned, but we know, listen, the letter is silent on who nipa 3 now or more petition
buy. Yeah. Now, on this way, they say, Council of State for it may establish it. Say there's a prima facie case now. The committee now. Set up now. Clearly, the names of the petitioners now will be mentioned. I want to Ghana for name. It's Yen Train. Because Omampanyini Mahama, senior kind also Barbary set Ghana. And it's what Magana for Nina Quina. So, why would you disagree being Koye Biano? February to me, nay, then ye acted on it. And it's you say, I am the Kwan so ara. Say a day banner abedin. Abe buana my Ghana a constitution I to my pay for. Say before they be Omoka say, they are going to test the constitution, they are testing the constitution. This is also a clear test of the constitution. Yeah. A clear test of constitutional law. And say if there's no prima facie case, the case will be automatically dismissed. Okay. Say Council of State for say Chief Justice on here, who say there's no prima facie case. They say Nene Bia Niwa, say I don't go say Shimua. Omampanyini pon referring poma committee bia ehona assembly bo boy den atogu. Alright. Eti way does not call for any alarm. We nyekire say Omampanyini Mahama na say person wu da bi. Ene enti o mai mo na nya Omampanyini da Kufuado. Ana na be de che Omampanyini Alhaji Baumia. A petition call your easy free hold na bi esida. Na bi esida so Omampanyini Kufuado ni Alhaji Baumia. Eji no mo na so eyi the then easy.
What kind of signs are the processes are one crop for now
processes because we say ECA independence. The judiciary are headed by the Chief Justice independent. And the same processes it's issues especially but Sida said the Chief Justice petitions are hold Baba Peng and previous years, but Sida say yet me the Chief Justice at the every yes. But my question is that say Chief Justice who ranks are rising through to become where or abedu baby odruna na be charging for incompetence and I say gross misconduct and I say for now. Doesn't it raise eyebrows? Say, the politics in the Kwaku Raho. Oh, sir, the framers of the Constitution, they knew, say, Chief Justice A. Nipa. Even though the 2 me amano, even though no me independent, now so and I'm so the Chief Justice be a bit me yin no bit me. I say gross misconduct, and also bit me incompetent, and I say a bit my incapability of performing his or her functions in Zeno. And nobody at 1 forces a buy. It's a non say Chief Justice be Chief Justice, o dear demigod, and I saw o dear Kawasam, and I say, so won't impo ebia woni afra umputi and I say bia make a say bi onyame fasambo ebimpo a wa dwen mu e ka kakra. Na say won't perform functions a yentimi nyum free ho. I don't chese say. I don't chese say ebia oni ye chese conduct won ya yentimi nyum free ho. To the framers of the constitution no omudim say sabotage we na betima ta akire anu ntina e kire say even if Sebin see dampona this is what we are testing the law. Theater my easy free ho. It was first of its kind. It's this is where we are going to test the law once again and no say whether there's a prima facie case or not. If there's no prima facie case because we have no interest in this. All right. President Mahama only interest but if that's what the law says, let's test the law.
Right. But that's it. Ma'am Honorable Kennedy Kwesi can come home now after minti on the side of this Enyemaya Abbey. Honorable.
Well, I think say me we no shada nye adibia one mama bia.
Enye one mama. Adai.
Ghana ha no nche bia bebre no ma bebre besensi.
Nyema bebre besensi. Te minti ase.
Ye ko na ye kwakọ ya dimpanyimfo bi say subject to move to say ye nkwa say be kwan pass we betimi ayi o mu ana say betimi o matena ho ye test laws and those isn't enye new in any new government.
Is it the way to go? Ye kosa no is it how we
say
should go?
Say ye po I don't know sana o mo peso mo ye no. Me honestly speaking na me feel say nka former president John Mahama wonya second chance obey a president. And was normally any penny in Yasakunyana Wanyan. Yeah. Was the word my president and I'm 8 years no co. And son Obahun say, eh, say na Nkrofobi every man admit we are as Nkrofobi Dimi Boneno. Na only say to me no obeti me as yeah. Was the president Nkofo nya 8 years into we know the eh Nkrofobi wow say president Nkofo nya kwan be president bi ma and go momu men. The same thing happens to former President Rawlings. Semewa. Anna na Kufuado so na so nya 8 years continuous na ofiri ho no. Sisi na be hu say hey kisa Anna na Nkofo we pa no mu ye.
Omo na me mu di pa.
Se kaminya konya bi mu a. Akame but na Kufuado onya chance bi mu. Yeah. And some president but minim say kana Kufuado be nya chance assign by president of Ghana bi mu a. Nkofo bi o ha na nkodo mu be obehwe mu yi. Ewo kwam papa so. Nkofo bi o ha ko behwe mu yi e kwam bone so. Yeah. Oh, and this akwanya na President Mahama enya no. Onye ni pe nyina na nya kwanya saade no. One Trump, omo nyina o mai very lucky. Was a Emra President Mahama kwotena nche no. Utimi se kofo bia no mu ben pa, no tie comment bi o mu kafa na ho ni o ma bi o mu ye ya. I know say ono ankasa no. Ni ho dwiri say, "Ei, na me ka se nipa we die na nka one me ye fine pa o." Na ono mom pa na e kasa. So some of his appointees attacking no personally. And think when you a chance I war bar second way no. Esa Ghana has no. Utimi chisani oma be break. But me who is I say me nyasana me ye who said yen obisi and I say asem no I say obinyuma boy and I said dada na.
Anti reset now kind now you don't believe in those resetting up.
Sani o ma we ya we yen me mentia because so mu kan opposition so mo ba some military heads biano, their term of office, in some of the security heads, their term of office is coterminous with what the president in the former government. One says it was coterminous, but it is not like that. Okay. It is not like that. But now me buy and look at the generals, ni brigadier generals, Ghana Armed Forces, you munina free why do mako telefi. Yeah. Omunyina free you mo free ama even promotion bi okran kanipa na esokonya kwan enya ne promotions ankofo ni nyina no by force ye de o makwa kosisi because of position no a ye de o kosisi so unni sa rank now you can occupy those positions. Yeah. And they have been promoted to that positions. Omunu wo ho omo ye ho adwuma just because they said it when they were in opposition say security has nyina no their term of office is coterminous with the government of the day. Esi military mo general brigadier generals ene omu nyina no moko in the police it has come ana meboa police do so ne nkofo bebre ye etimi do bi koto ba bi position ba bi ade be chi a wokoye ana ya sa ma no so ne da ko ba bi fufuro just because they are reading political meanings into their people or appointment. They are not looking at the competency of those people.
But can't we also blame them in a fact? So almost my politics removing the way because
police you say you take instructions from your superior.
Superiors, okay.
So if the superior give me instructions, I person come in day.
Okay.
President the Mrani say we sweet police ni commander now President Eba you JB Biakushian airport. That is the duty of the commander. Yeah. What I say? First of all, no, but all commanders should assemble and meet him at the airport. It will be called MPP for them colors about this for them colors about and no maybe police in me for how by me corner mission this atari. Mission police atari am a person who are betting as well. It didn't make it depends on the way Abia or more person we are no didn't make say nanka opportunities and nanko betting as a son of my baby or Ghana. So because no on some could you not more being continuous about beam. On could you know bon copena about obium. Yeah. So on tinka and you may be brio one uncle betting me as a son of a man. When our bar so Chief Justice no over the petition about and for cribs as a one petition by and as a for no and as a for no. And you may want because Chief Justice no more kind. NDC for opposition no more kind. So they are going to patch the judiciary. Yeah. And they make contest. And so omo ya aye o masemo maka anu mo person mo ye ho adwuma because o hwe ne o ma kwa any the way see procedure na kura kwa no na nka so onya petition kura na se nko frɛ maame no Chief Justice no catch the say ni musa say da be na what say President Afri Chief Justice we nyesu masem because they public no na eba say bia o de born say 1 2 3 cases na dey abo who anu yi na wu ni anu yi we nya say papa bia nka then you go ahead and go continue with that
nobody is prerogative
and America no say opa and America say go betimi aye emra na man kwaso go betimi aye o say wonye e kire say bia meni wu ni asem kai bia all right And I make on but why you are taking a decision? They say, "Whoa, me no need to face the law. If the law exonerates you, go. If it doesn't exonerate you, and also go." They make us say, "Nina, and why not only need I uncle fan as only need any cordial relationship. I be obeying na yajuma." Okay. But that's something they nina say. Baby, I something call you know. A council of state one. I want no share what council of state, the composition of council of state now. Me ene na mami hope kakra
ɛhɔ ne ma ahoto
ɛhɔ ne mami hope kakra mami I say ni da so kakra say
ɛno kranya complete
kakra 70 fa me ho ntu ni paso na me ko me Kristo ni de na me ma ko tu ni paso just am no ka say fa ntu ni paso ni pa be di hwamo de mami hope kakra ne say e bia na mpanyimfo no hwe o mo caliber no baby o makoduru no a e bia o mu de o man ne ho do ene o mu integrity e be si ho no matter share the right thing. I want to many that's what kakra. Because your former chief justice, a woman, our council, Mahamin will be in the Mahamin on PCC. Because according to source crime, TSS or call line on Apple, finance minister, no command for na see in crown. Says the Hokrana Sika now. On no crown in the account. None of the account. But say, what to me advocate for that time. Let's say on Pesa Besebe and no Basabasa. Yeah. Obia Sika now, now to go for Kunyaku Yaso. So we come and Crawford there. US not just always serious human rights as a activist. So the mention. You were former Speaker of Parliament. Do I do? Or no say they a hobby. I no so nimmer anymore. Say okay say or the Ghana hondo year Juma or betty me come out with fair verdict. Okay. So but they make just say and I do the host nobody will be also behavior in parliament they will see conducted on parliament or you be our bet me attraction atona faso sa keke so and need to name my hope and because of you need to know because in your situation you know a level of you know they have in their integrity to also protect and sana wa man you be mo so omunso so contest e kura na omunso so ewo eye ehwa omunso so no me gidi say because of say akonwa omuti so ne ntam omwakane na sefo no so no also guide them because akonwa ne ntam omka gu akonwa ne so na kire say omumfa nokore anya adwuma so omukọ no omudi so gina omanim kasa kire Ghana fo na omuto omuntam ananya sanity nti eno so de funu say sa ntam na omka ne sa na eduabo ubo wudua say oyo ohina obeka nokore ne akire enu nti na sa oto ntam ne pa yetimi etu ade so no so what I mention and obi won so a timi ka sentama kuno what say is ntama kun obi da because all twan tro na say eko against ntam na ntam ni timi be kun me ma cho me kan ntam me go kan ntam be me mo ntam be me nya specific ntam bia o akonwa bia o ntam ma mo nkofa say so tia no ka bakofa panyi bi ntam no de adwuma entina my specific I may restraining myself into a certain omo ho no a omo council of state no omo integrity omo level of experience omu ni omo omu yomu de o ma conduct omu in the society no ene na ma me ahotoso kakra say ebia ebe bibi be kama ho on to be intimidate the process the president has decided so about raw deal say they was no why na you say oh mama many raw deal all them mention the raw deal no dey man there ye mom pa say the council of state so no ebe man fair deal okay na ye hunu hawa ebesi aye apart from that no the prerogative of the president. What I say the prerogative of the government. Ufi say nipa no waye ba ku mienu miense bia ufi say enya ma wa ya be de Ghana de obi o de Ghana be to atopre bia no me ne nya fan o ye MPP ni kwa na de Ghana to atopra me no nya fan and you know my stand and until some of us were victims of circumstances because omu is akwa we dey say kwa Ghana asem a obegina be bi ogina nti ya mfa ne nkwa ha no aba tete ya kwa mfa ne ko ba we dey mfa ne ko choko makoko choko maba 8 years I'm still fresh me majumo afa ko via all the channel nti ya dey ne say you be make sure say we will make sure say a party we got the party to do the right thing I be Ghana abanyam say opposition we give them the fair commenter ebe mo person mo fa de Ghana jumo beti the afa Ghana juma all the mention nti yes you know me nko support to zena why we say ni nyina ne say Ghana mra ana omudi so alright ana mra ni nsi president ho kwan say onye ana mra ni so nsi eye maame ne kwan say obi the chief justice ono so be defend no ho eye nko for na akofa petition aba they should give her one thing they should do ni say they should give her the right information so that she can deal with it alright mo nkofa asem na se mo kwa akofa ne document ade man se petition na akotutu bi afiri na makodane dane bi na se fo e ba ne sa na Nyankopon kora fa nyeden enche omu omu man fair deal no mu man fair hearing na se bono na wantimi anyi ne ho ano na se una akose wasa akoye na se wakoti amra na obi anka nkyere so ko chinchim na kokoti amra no ye make out say because what some of us know enye ne ye de beka ho adwuma ye beka ho asem because about empanelment of the judges no ye nim say na computer na ye ye ne your assembly na me municipal chief executive say na yes your court asembu abon so ko akope baby a court kure be you know until say a computer no e be yi amount
sa ha na eko
nti wo no kura na nti say first no na wotena se hye case one enko judge we every it was a computer generated court and all the gumwa
fairness wom
in the selection of the panel intermediate that is what I know because we as a municipal chief executives some people took us to court and your lawyers and so by they also explain the matter to us and also taking it upon myself to also look at it and the omo person omo ye ne bia na America no bibi omo ye bia ye Ghana mra kwa so but omo hwe ne ye and omo amfa injustice and anya juma. That is all what I'll say.
Thank you. OPK Patriotic Voice goes. So regards to Dr. Digitalization by me and Mr. Amankwai Jari Isaac, MPP Sunyani West Constituency, second Vice Chairman, Honorable John Jinapo, Minister for Energy, must resign or be arrested on the 1,300 ECG containers which amount to 80 trillion Ghana cedis missing at the port because he earlier confirmed it when they took over in January 7 that the ECG containers were intact at the airport and then all documents on it were submitted to Mahama and NDC government during the transition period. So how can containers have wings to fly from the port? Resetting to loot the nation is not what they promised Ghanaians. Regards to Mr. Stephen in team MPP, alright, Emfa aye regards no emfancy ho. Na yabasa issue neso na yabedi eho enkomo. We say Michael Ewo aye Ashford, Michael UK Ashford say good morning, Kyoto. In fact, the corruption in Ghana is too much. That's why our country is not developing. In UK, here, if you do anything, any bank transaction above the threshold, your account will be blocked for further investigation before the bank unfreezes your account. Also, everything Ghana, we do party politics with it. That's why we are still standing still. All right. Okay. And also, Eden, why did Baumia come to Kumasi Blue Light to do? Can he build a market? One for the anyway, and also a concern on Lawrence Boacheke Buchi Asenia Asori and Kwanta near Unity Oil Filling Station. Good morning, Kiodi. The plot to dislodge the current Chief Justice from the office is extremely amusing. In the interest of fair justice, this ridiculous scheme will not see the light of day. Ghana is for all of us. We have gone past any form of intimidation. Happy Thursday to Pastor Paul Boachiansa. All right, Yadasi. I'm King David Vijasi. Why some of the youth traders did to the interior minister, what some of the youth traders did to the interior minister on the rejection of his donated items is very shameful. If you guys want cement and roofing sheets, why don't you collect the items and sell them later, use the money to buy your needs? These actions can even scare others from coming to their aid and must be condemned. Okay, thank you very much. Eric Kwekubuade, Patriotic Voice of Bechem. I'll say it is clear that President Mahama and his NDC has nothing new for this country. Nothing is working under this government. Prices of goods and services keeps increasing each day. Just 3 months and many Ghanaians are talking and complaining, especially about their own MPP people, NDC people. They didn't see anything yet. They haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning. Anyway, and also they're right. Mianko aye ports na yenhwe. Honorable Energy Minister Yera Jinapo Eba Bonting Ebeka say omoye transition mu na say about 2,500 containers of ECG and Niema and Akodemori not on Tiase and Hong Kroneba. And running then and saying Wababe Tuja say containers 2,500 no 1,347 Ayira Eddie a free honum. But me, my question is that airports, you won't pay you for one more extra. Airport, name say we a Ghana a Japadie and a Habo. Sorry, airport. Habo, you name say Ghana for Japadie and a woho, Ebian Pesum to cry. And a woho, Habo, I name say containers a guhonum a Ghana Japadie. Processor also containers in the film and sana co and condom. And now say, Minister, no. you can't some chen one yet due diligence and quanquation senuan sana waba bonting with the total number of containers are not a woho and as a senator. Now people are asking for the lost 1,347 containers and sensem. Honorable Kennedy, because you can come. My mention we are say and through ho. Now you just I some way home.
Habo.
And you one.
Binyum no boys in your say mama. And I say Ghana high say oh. So sha bako se mu pa na say ubesi ene ya ho. It seems that Ghana you don't media grow. You don't media grow. They don't media grow too much. And I think say Mimpaya me ban say one day the book at Neza be pay Ghana. So on the mention. Now on the iron hands.
Abe rule.
Ababe clear nyoma be a free Ghana has the own the book at Neza be anazo will be share will be any 3 more things to say Adolf Hitler. And now I say young pension. And I say young pension as a remember the bondage China for president.
Okay.
Hey, Sanko for be. Yeah, more kind of Xi Jinping. Yeah, Jinping na Xi Jinping by. These are some of the people that me.
Do we need them?
Yes, of course.
These people at this particular moment.
I see Ghana and so abakosem even free Brian woman ebepem Brian woman ebisi na me di nyini ye be ye politics be do se braha ene baby amakotena ne baby amanante no me say ye the book at Neza bi a obeba ana baza bodini chem na we Xi Jinping ana say Hitler bi anani etene say nipa no oba on for the negativity of their ruling no ebia Nebuchadnezzar and nyoma boni oyeye so the mechana say Hitler nyoma boni oba say China president nyoma boni oyeye no enye no de ba betra but say trimu pono ni opini ni trim so na we gina ne na so aye de tire no that character ni bi na make yes negative aspect
okay the positive aspect
and the positive aspect na say we dey na si ho na o ka say wo minuane wo be ba ne wo me papa ne wo di nsem hunu enti ade we yamfa mra kwa so na we make sure say mra na odo fa so no wa ye ne pepe without fear or favor.
Yeah,
that is what we need now. Well, because all shit said is equal no near ka say yes Ghana de ship de koko kwa bruchiri on the meche no ship no kosenke e ma koko ne yira e ma ship ne ba back e history na ye ka say bi agro ana de make can just koko na yira say ship na senke ama koko no ayira ama ship na ba ama koko no ko epunim ama o say asema ye kan no it happened in Ghana.
Yeah,
ana meboa.
Yeah,
Ghana kro ya yeti ho yetimi ko chi excavators mako over 100 excavator enye phone na edishe botom enye siga edishe bonya coins wona me na excavator ni si ba bi na excavator ni nyina timi ayira ana ya da go si ye no so na ye security zone military place excavators ni nyina free ho enne ye da sore ya o man Ghana containers si habo yes containers habo tema habo asa me ka tiase enye takrade habo ananya habo bia o tema habo so wo obi a wonim habo nsensem a me ka habo no say I have a diploma in freight forwarding.
Okay.
I have a diploma in shipping. I have a diploma in export. And besides that no container no me makotena bruchiri aye container da ama me da so the container ba mama bi me container ya bill of lading na me ye gina ho me pack ye bi gina hobby ye bill of lading ye de ba ya me ko yi me container so I know the process and yes obi a oti ba bia ye de e bia oti say habo e ni say da bi me de masua ho ade me de aye adwuma me de ma export from a different country amana country mama ba clear da e de ka so container ira enye asemo a eye simple sa o KOD hwe container ira free habo ho e din say sika be ira free Bank of Ghana ever too I'm telling you
container e ira free habo na
container be ira free habo ho e din say sika be ira free Bank of Ghana.
I see.
Because port no enya be doki pe na say ba de van say be do be kwa anchorage na becha ship no etwen anchorage wo nyina no omo take stock of it so na me chano na ba be befe ho na be doki na yi ni omo ni nyina na de agu so container bi o wiase bia o unique number container o wiase bia na e number na ba ko part se mochire number mochire kwada bramo number na o mutimi repeat ana meboa e mochire number we den come insuro na me nya prepare na me kwa magaze container bia disopoko or students obi a hold number
so obeba was for na konto kwa me so you take exception
I take offense
take exception to this one
I take offense
that
contomre boy so for like
so na me chero
osi osura
container bia unique number.
And that unique number is the unique thing in the world.
The whole world.
Only school has it. That's Opokuware school.
It's unique.
That be one until ultimate container 92.9 and 93.3 say 92.9 wo Ghana na container bi say 92.9 e wo China and I say 93.3 e wo UK there every container bia e wo the number it's a go and this a container na ira na boss system so say kim ye be bia container ne wo say be bia container da duru bia wiase be bia no you can easily trace the container you can track it so enye container baako enye container mienu enye container du enye container aduonu enye container aduasa enye container aduanan enye aduowotwe enye container 100 enye 200 enye 300 enye 400 enye 500 enye 600 enye 700 enye 800 enye 900 enye 1000 enye 1100 enye 1300 and over containers esitema habo na habo hokra no ansa na odi be pie no it goes through scan your scanners is you scan the container to make sure say eno me gumu no e good goods enya contraband goods and say enya goods are prohibited say be acronym eno no free owia I go through the customs. So customs also no omu ye yini wie om bibia wie e be san ko physical checks ansa na ko gate 1 ako gate 2 ako gate 3 ako gate 4 5 ansana epie so a oduru teman kwan ni fifiri ba bia ye wo barrier wo ye be check across check ehun say wo system ne so say ko eba eduru nkran ba bia ye be check every checkpoint bia wo beduru wa bia Ghana ha sa Kumasi to Accra wa nya kura benya about 3 and say every port ni mukura no and every harbor area no after going through the 5 gates I go through scanner I go through physical checks no and a container be this so say kim you pair the container number with the car number the truck number no be a container 00 blah 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 about 12 digits or 14 digits ni na number we no is car number AS so and so dash 20 so and a deco because container ni panti min so all the mention ni panti min so container anza nako now how the container mako 1300 and over ni nyina etumi ayira miwa wo minister for energy wa na okogina parliament esimpi so eko kan say your containers mako over 5,000 3,000 pieces
2,500 okay
eguwa eya CG4 enya sika enfankoyi uwie na osa akogina eye ayi sa be bia toto ayampia parliament we yembe on say sa edan no ayi wooden background no so mo pie free ho a eye common area ho na press area ho no osa akogina ho a ho say odi ho gina egina toto ayampia ho
okay no toto na ayampia
toto ayampia biem e confirm ye say sa containers ni say na tie so what me che no we wie wa be kan nyina nti wo pe kwan ba fa so a mo be ye ho adwuma mu ka ho ye bia ye daya obedi ayi ani busu me miensa obe ye minister ani busu miensa o si container na egu tema habo ho no container na egu habo ho no sa container ni nyina no ai den ai ebu mu 1300 aira anam tu be say ye Ghana fo ye tiase etie but mamenka se minchiro container ni SMBA no me ne UCG fo mbanyifo ne bia kasa omo say asam na minister na kra enwa because omo hunu be kra ono ko fa information free ye be kase eye bibi sa akoyira.
Okay.
Because the bill of lading credit by no crano be any the bill of lading man. Or those who are in charge of the bill of lading, they still have the bill those documents with them.
Okay.
It contain an FA and a coira to no information way. That is my personal investigation.
Okay.
So, says Anna Minister no some investigation no chere me sadia. Na just a minister all patch say.
Untenasi.
They no pass watch. Because asam no enye meresa. 1,300 over 1,300 containers a bayra. But me so some independence situation chere me say
so is it trying to say Ogu the old administration anymore see an assassin?
One
is a
can be say
yeah
or person or make or painty old administration in black. Two or per can be so the containers nafa. The mini can go test the ground so say base anywhere.
I send a man for
na ma family ho adwene.
Okay.
And no ya another matter.
Okay.
And now three ebia na ni sika e twama no e de call the ministry no isha.
So
nti yempe kwan bia be fast way dede. Na ye betimi add sika ni bi e de come in ministry no so that I can spend. And also another way is it here.
All right.
Say politics ni nyina no.
What you be paying?
Nyina se mu ani nti ye me ka dia se. Nti ye no game no ankasa no ye te game no ase dada. Eti ye be sere. Sa se mu de mo mfama.
All right.
Mo mfama.
All right.
One the mention because here the end quite say fan say back one excavators right no. Once at long last you saw it. You will say crofobia na ko fire o mo de ko ye o mo ni o ma business ma ye de bi cry ye prosecute bi ma ye de bi call baby so do mo ko. Enti fan say koku e ko yira o poso no. Ezu ehunu say crofobia na ko ye ho adwuma ma mo so they were use o mo de face imra no. Excavators right no. Nipa ni bi so fire and also ye do mo afa mra kwa so. So containers right there. Ye hwe ni mu say Masa Ghana we have to be patriotic enough.
Right.
And just forget about this politics and those things. Now me bompa so ya come chene say Nebuchadnezzar no there.
Omra.
No mama yes ejuma no.
Derek, mama too. Minister somebody to you.
Mama come mama venture to okra no. Who say China? Who ya corrupt eku. Uba itimi ebusuane na uska ya be shiwo busuase nyina. Sorry maza. Why sorry for that. And na kan pese mdi twa.
Derek, what do?
KOD. Me say honorable kasa no kasa bebre. Na clearly no. Honorable a chere say MPP as a party. Omo ye party bia they only survive on lies, deceit, and they say omo say gu obi animu ase.
How?
That's how they survive. And this report here about Bonteno, I check how corrupt our man Penye Kufuor ni Alhaji Baumia or my buying not omoye.
How?
I have the video of the report. I'm representing my minister. Ewaha. And the video, no, I hope say met me share my producer and Kwabo. Nanko Obia Eden. Ashibia no Obia Tiebi. Because honorable honorable minister for energy, honorable John Jinapo, MCB and budget and so. And I be say be opposite container no so we be different baby. So on the so a politician on the MP 19 no. On me conjecture.
Is going around the issue.
On him game nim and it's no e be honorable Jinapo person here den. Ofa bi no here den or the for baby. Na asema abaye kan wasem nyina no. The corrupt practices of the MPP government led by President Kufuor and Alhaji Baumia. I'm reporting I kan wasem.
How?
Now, honorable Jinapo, eba power, MP NDC abe we need power. Ye transition. MPP are buying edit 2 million bema MP NDC no. Or say transition. During the transition, these MPP people told the NDC say abaya eba say containers e port 3,000 containers.
That's what they told.
That's what they told them.
That's what they told you brought.
That's what they told the transition team. A report no.
Okay.
Masani video na producer and TV producer message say me jam time kakra. No wabo sa you know. Na 3,000 containers am can report in the transition team. And after 7 January, I swear in the new minister. I'm paying best in the new minister. That's Honorable Jinapo. Honorable Jinapo buy an call port and a port for catcher. Say containers all hono. How about for the containers? Easy containers all here 2,500.
Okay.
And opinion say I say okay. You almost 2,500 mate. I know I'm opinion Jinapo be say oh be per a for no. How about 4 reports and how about for say 2,500. And also no, there is discrepancy between the 3,000 now. Omapenye Kufuor Alaji Baumia banka chere say containers aka habo ECG konto mutimi clear no. Omo say 3,000. But port for say 2,500 na ho. Net is 500 bia dem afa baby. And honorable Jina boss there be I need to constitute an investigative committee. No mo hwe sa asem you.
Right.
It be saying before say committee when the form is a committee no NDC aban yaba power. Honorable Jina po minister of energy on air dem form is a committee we.
Okay.
See yen hwehwemu. And a committee na hwehwemu no mo hu say sana MPP before bo tom. Sana ya trone ndada. Say almost 3,000 containers no mo ja no port omo ntimi clear and sana mo boa. Na over 1,300 containers I report for no mo a MPP aban omo this container 3,000 buy and 1,300 I report ho.
And
that is the report.
Because now the transition team said 3,000.
Exactly.
Port for na say 2,500.
Yes.
Momo koye checks no. Na aka 1,153.
Yes.
And aka oho.
That's over 1,300 and something.
About 1,347 na free so exactly. Now where do we put the blame? Yem blame MPP for. Yem blame port for. And I say yem
blame a port for.
That means they also didn't give you the right information because
I'm coming. Meba. Support for no money procurement.
Yes.
Meba. So no receive goods.
Yeah.
On your procurement. ECG na procurement. It's who ECG na mumye procurement and even per the report on them. Could you believe say the procurement department of the ECG no? Omo procurement department in Cheyom. And omo procurement department a separate department be crown one and for procurement hokra. And omo akoto sa enyoma no. Na wodi me say sa dream your course yi na ya napo ono na energy minister wodi me say na ndimpa no e board chairman na ya afanyo marking MPP afanyo marking ono e board chairman of ECG ana sa dream die kata hyewe na akoso na mu hwie ya na me say entroning da e mo hallmark ntino ma sha say chef flyers omo nya ho hwie o me say osono ma me krampo ne to sa na mo osono ketenkete me say MPP aban we will investigate them na over 1,000 containers na find oma biri kro no kra omu man come find propaganda mo ma ban mu makoto contain ma fa contain makoto nyoma e container over 3,000 aba na 1,300 ayira mo fa cheat by politics ya NDC for ya na investigation no and ya na ye hu say mo ma ban mu no mo na moto nyoma na ba mo say 3,000 or say 3,000
all right
over 1,300 ayira.
Yeah, video no. Whatever happened there. Wamra, Honorable Jinapo, eko PM report and reports ahodoa eba yen kono ngohwe eno emra. Yeah, say yebenya adeport awoka sound na emaye, so we need to get the sound na fi yenhwe nsama oka no.
Gave us. However, when we visited the port and count a list of containers that ECG has, as containers they have at the port, to be 2,491. That was the list they gave us, 2,491. However, when we visited the port and counted the ECG containers there, we got 1,134. 2,491 is the list we were given. We got 1,134, leaving out about 1,328 containers that could not be accounted for. Over a period when they piled up to over 2,400, we saw that 2 clearing companies were engaged to clear those particular containers for ECG.
Right, enti eno aye the pay we ora John Jinapo no.
The quick one. No, right. Send video na my video we are boy. Masa send the same video am producer. Call boy no an kebe hu no Honorable Jinapo so oti.
Ah, ono so beka. Ono me dey no ho.
The same na just on the forming committee na owom. As say we omutwa Honorable Jinapo on it for e ba.
Yentie no. Beba yentie Honorable Jinapo ya.
Also have to change the procurement processes at ECG. It can't be business as usual, and I can assure you that we intend to take some swift, far-reaching measures to ensure that the right thing is done. We also have to change the procurement processes at ECG.
All right, it's way John Jinapo and Oteneka. So do we blame the ECG because and I say you blame politicians?
We say we have the ECG has no more ECG. They'll be held accountable. Honorable Afenyo Markin will be held accountable. Honorable Chairman.
Okay.
Honorable Matupoku Pempen Napo. Honorable Energy Minister then will be held accountable.
Right.
Any ECG from penny for Muna Nim who be biano, they will all be held accountable.
All right.
And we will say MP for some open investigation, yes. And it's good, say. Honorable Jina Pons Mawaka Chile, make a beach away. Say, or more quack break Krunu Crampo, more. Ne a yepa. Na ye be hwehwemu a momo hu se ni se ba abam ye nto container meboa ye ba ye take stock because obetene mu as bia obetake office bia na the first you need to do is you take the list of all stocks available bia you need to do that framework no hu ni nyina and nbi ni ya ye hu se sa ma penye kufo na alaji ba omi aban on betena akonwa so 3000 containers o mo ka kire transition se wo ho no sa anye 3000 containers so containers na wo ho ni over 1300 ayira MPP are buying ain't me account for. So we will investigate them thoroughly. Keword me see our word we so. Me say thoroughly. And me use the word because I say osono mame. Krambo ne tosa. Na mo osono kete. We will investigate them thoroughly.
Okay.
Now this time around there's not going to be business as Honorable Minister Kaino. It is not going to be business as usual. Because yet Honorable Kennedy come it's me pwe bia na akase. Honorable Jinapo, ebia the budget nso. And I say ebia o pese ono afa container bi o pese for container no de na ade. Enu nti no, sansem we nyina ye gina so. And we will investigate the MP for yedi na for semeten chen. Say napo no MP do minister dan for ne there be. Yedi bibia afenyo marking so ye there be. Afenyo marking will be held responsible as a chair, as a board of ECG, and not as a member of parliament. Yes. In this circumstance, he will not get anything like immunity. No. He will not get anything like immunity.
Anyway.
Because he didn't provide that function as a member of parliament.
All right.
And some paying for them, they will be held accountable. Now, some flyer now, or more MP before flyer now, or more shares a container to no. It's a flyer now. You don't have your marking. The time will tell about your marking. Near the Abona Poetry. Near the Motu.
Thank you very much. I know Derek Cosby Owusu Dankwa rapport, but if friends you live in the Caribbean and I was some repertoire.
Maybe the better na han. Men cases will be a discount. Once I catch us, may be only me be any say me. Sano why
Pempe was the pain.
Say MPP ni na ya. And Tim Kobasi better only the papa for containers 1,300 and something. No akofa. And no the amendments also.
Yeah.
Send this in Nigeria say container na dey e Ghana container enti ye hu no enti ba bia mu pe no say ni ye hwehwe muzo mu fa sa ankrofo no nyina
ye hwehwe sa ankrofo
ye hwehwe container no
all right
enya fe no we be defend obi o dey make ati ase ye hwehwe container no enti a good pass enti me dey me hia no me kura ye beboa
all right
ye nyina ye beboa container na hwehwe na am ye hu container because container ntimi nyina Ghana sa da
anyway
there be
briefly on the E11 repeal no na fe
well I think say abambia no the prerogative they make out and I say already be our the area office here E11 no a kwan MPP for fast so na fee say a bit to me the support to your budget that is the revenue side and as the income side of the budget and now by be our way of us or generate a year income and now generate revenue when or in the budget or in expenditure we are and up to the person and say or pay the corresponding revenue and as income to make the budget balance. So MPP for no now were policies and programs being a capitalist party near policies and programs and the degenerate sika and they support the revenue side or the income side
do
of the
popular
budget.
Or
and only they say whether it's popular or unpopular ni nyina ye ekwan won obefa so a obetimi fulfill the budget and obenya the expenditure side and the income and revenue side no be man balance so what I mention and as an ebu o man omamu no so wo your budget wie na so wo hwe de wo bedi a so wo san ye budget kro no ma wo kire kwan abefa so obenya sika no na wo de aba sika obedi no enti ni nyina no the style of governance. The socialists may say let us use socialist policy to generate funds to fund our budget. Them kind of say the capitalist user. Let me use the capitalist approach. Now me find generate me income and answer me spend me revenue. Now me finance me budget. See a budget buy there's a serious gap where the expenditure and then the revenue side now. I think that there was a gap of about 40-something billion, 46 billion financing gap. Now no USA say omumba emma me suppose ye biem the European Union or any other European nations in so atumu for kan o ma bi o mo so pese o mo so hwe. Even UK is now also battling how to also meet its budget demands. So enti ye budget no a revenue from the domestic market. All right. Yabako a domestic market, a financial market, near Kwako borrow from maybe in the form of treasury bills. And also between their financial idea. It be also why between your aid, any donor from the donor agencies. So on answer be to me anya budget the expenditure the revenue I balance. So what I mention. Yeah, do baby now your budget gap. You have to come out with innovative ways of raising that revenue to make sure that the budget gap no over failing. Enti NDC for omo fi say e-levy no na entimi moa momu nya o ma de no a ye ni problem eno no yemfa ho enya ya sewa yen ka se chinchina ho no ye ba we repeal a lot of some of the taxes and taxes levies. And revenues levies sorry tax and levies ye repeal be break and they also have the right to repeal it. Right. And so e-levy no more.
Thank you very much.
Cosby,
too. Briefly, now, yeah.
Enra, Ghana, 4 years asem there. Every President John Mahama ni NDC aban ho. Na asem there ti ene say. Ene say, e-levy a MPP aban, Mampenye Kufuor na Alhaji Bawumia aban. E de beto ye so. Se na yanka say personal savings no. Ai kisi akra ke de to ye phone so no. Omo say chinchina atwom de omo sa betum no matemu tax no. Mampenye Mahama e hye Ghana fobo. Ghana for so to abama no omampanyi mama edis ha bo no so 11 widen parliament pass bill no ye twem omampanyi mama be sign na eno ye Ghana ni na odidwa na se wo send wo sika efri wo phone so e de ama unua bia na o maame bia omampanyi mama se de bia wo sika fa wade ontimu kapre ontimu simpoa efi se wo sika no na obre na weden unyaaye na yeti o mamu ha na ke odi ehu se omampanyi Bawumia ko birthday party bi na birthday party be no koya honorable say o say chimi say birthday na birthday ni cake be no mode ya e-levy cake eti ye hunu oyawo ene enimutia na aban bi atwam koya MPP aban edi bu Ghana fo ye hunu parliament say NDC aban say ye mpene so da ema MPP fo emfa e-levy meto Ghana fo so ehun tokwa MPP fo ene NDC fo MPs ekon ye a mo se chinchina atwan say NDC for ya hwe yo meboyen if we say so ya mama fa 11 na to Ghana for so a omeboya ma abre yesu sa antokwa ne hu parliament because na NDC age na ama Ghana for and the Ghana for enya sa ahotoso no and enya 11 kwa na etwemu mebunu so betting tax so eden ya sa so twem.
Thank you, Cosby. Thank you very much. Meda Honorable Kennedy Kwesi Kankam ase na mada Derek Cosby Owusu enso ase some pass it through omo and ebe boy di dwumade de ebramo. Honorable Kennedy Kwesi Kankam formal MP in Shayeso constituency and a former MC at the Mass of Koreho. Mabomboa.
Saturday dinner meeting. Take care.
One or two. What else?
And you know, so I say,
let's honor my investigation.
Anyway, my sorry now. May I say happy birthday in Koma, my lovely daughter Amonu Jemfua Margaret of Blessed Assurance International School. Feyasi Kumasi, I wish a long life. We efrene papa kwesi ade mununkum. Enti we Amonu Jemfua ene ewa woda happy birthday in Koma. Happy birthday in Koma Agnes Opoku. All students of Just School, Bechem Obi Down Obi. All right, may God give you life with good health from your own sister Comfort Azuma Sokobine. And a happy birthday, Enko Emfa Emma, my son Marvin Bafo Ewa. Say may your day be as amazing as you are. I'm honored to be your mom and to watch you grow into an incredible young man. You're a blessing. Happy birthday to you, darling boy, from your mom, Joyce Awa. See and can't just say happy birthday. And then so Nana Akwesi birthday. Nana Kwesi Augustus, yes.
NDC regional chairman.
Oh,
Narcis Kobe.
Okay.
I on birthday.
Anyway. Over.
Yapon. Yeah, Nyami Adomo Enumre. Asia with the punch.
That's right. That's
right. Eva the Akana and Trust.
Right. But then the Kwabena Owusu Dankwa. Malam Yaya and Ajwachwa and I say you made Maote of Kofi Apia Kwabena Owusu Dankwa. Kamu and so Nyami Adoma. Yes, sorry, na afe Sergio Laka and the sports crew at the mid production or air to us. Bye bye.
We'll be right back.